Gary here from techmediafusion.com. Thanks very much for joining me today. Today I've got a fantastic little tutorial here for all you bloggers out there, and in particular iPad users or iPhone users who are on the go all the time and are looking for a really good application to help them keep producing content on their blogs. And the application is Blogsy here. You can see it here on my iPad in the top right hand corner. And I'm going to take you through the setup, how you set this up, and all the different fantastic features that it offers. It's a free application that you can download from the App Store. Unfortunately, there's nothing, Blogsy doesn't cater for Windows or Android as of yet, but hopefully they will do because it's such a fantastic application. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, now this thing that's just popped up here saying Pub's photo uploader. I'll go through that in a little bit later on, but this is quite a fundamental part to this whole Blogsy setup. Okay, so the first time that you get Blogsy and you go to set it up, you'll have to start putting in the information of the blog that you want to use. So I'll take you through that first and foremost. So if you look down at the bottom right hand corner here, you've got a little cog. You click on the cog and you go up to Service Settings. And as you can see here, Blogsy caters for so many different platforms. WordPress, Blogger, Typepad, Drupal, Tumblr, Squarespace. Now, I've already input all my WordPress blogs and all my Blogger accounts. If you've got a Google account, like a Gmail account or something like that, then you've got a free Blogger account, and all you've got to do to add a new blog for Blogger is click on there, put in your Google details, and then you're good to go. For WordPress, it's equally as simple. If you're a self-hosted WordPress or you are using WordPress.com, select which one it is down at the bottom, put in your URL of the blog, the username and password that you use to get into the admin section of your blog, and then Blogsy will go and it'll find all the pages and categories and posts that are already on your blog and bring them into the application. As you can see here, caters for Squarespace as well, because Squarespace is another fantastic content management system for people to use to create websites and blogs. Tumblr is another one. I've got my Tumblr accounts on here. It's exactly the same thing. You add a new Tumblr account, click on it, put in your Tumblr details, and then it'll create the Tumblr account for you, and that's it. So once you've got all your blogs set up, then you're good to go. You're ready to start creating posts or pages or whatever it is you want to create on your blog. This is whenever you first get into it, you're given this, there's loads of information on here of how to use it and what each thing means and all the rest of it. So it does come with really good information in terms of using it. As you can see up at the top here, you've got the usual layouts that you would have on a word processor. If you wanted to create a new blog, you just click on the plus on the top right hand corner. Or sorry, not new blog, new post. Create new post, and it gives you this blank canvas. Now the really good thing about this is if you're really familiar with HTML and you'd rather do this whole thing in HTML, down at the bottom right hand corner where the little cog is, there's two little arrows there. If you click on those, you'll be able to do the whole thing in HTML, and it gives you a little bit more control over it, and some people prefer it that way, some people don't. For now I'm just going to use this WYSIWYG format. Now, up in the top left hand corner, there's another little cog here with a pen. If you select that, this is all the information that you need for getting your post together. So at the top here, you select which blog it is that you're going to write this post for. So all the blogs that you've entered in there will come up here. You want to put in your title. Sorry. Publish date, you can have it publishing straight away as soon as you finish the blog, or you can just schedule it for a different time. Post type, you can, if you're going to just create a post or an article, then just keep it at that. Or if you want to create a brand new page on your blog, you can do so. The status is well, that depends. Once you've finished it, if you want to publish it immediately, you can do so. If not, if you want to keep it as a pending or a draft, then select that. Categories. This is going to select, it's going to pull in all the categories. It's already on your blog. And all you've got to do then from that point on is select whatever categories you want to use. Click add. And then go back. And as you can see there in the categories section, the 2 categories I chose are there. Tags. You can add on all your tags there as well. And the reason why it's loading here is because it's looking for all the current tags that I've already placed on that particular blog. So that's why it's taking a little bit of time. Comments, you either allow or you don't allow, but obviously that's entirely up to yourself. Visibility, public. Post format and slug and stuff like that. You'll already know which way you use your blog, and so you just fill these in to whatever way you want. Featured image. Now, whenever you're writing a WordPress blog, down in the bottom right hand corner, you always get that little option of putting an image in there, and that's the image that's going to come up on your slider or for whenever you're putting things out on Facebook and all the rest of it. So you can select your featured image there as well. Excerpt, you can put in an excerpt if you want. Geotagging, that's entirely up to yourself. Now, it says here default photo uploading location. Now, obviously, depending on which blog you're using, will depend on where you want the photos to come from. But you do have other options available. I'll go through that in a second. As I'm writing this on Tech Media Fusion, I'm going to keep it on that default location because I already have a lot of images uploaded on the Tech Media Fusion, as you will on your blog in your library. And if you've got a self-hosted blog, that's where the images have got to come from in any case. So it's best to keep it like that, and click done. Then, as you can see there, it's created the title. You're ready to go and start writing your blog. And that's it. Now, as you can see here down the right hand side, you've got lots of different icons and they're all pretty self-explanatory. This one, the top one, well actually sorry, the top one, the very top one is your browser. It gives you the ability to go into Google or anything like that and browse around Google because you might want to take some, copy and paste something, or in this case, images. You can also take images from the iPad itself. You can, if you've got a Flickr account, you can add your Flickr account on there, and it'll give you a list of all the different photographs that you have in there that you can use. Picasa, obviously, if you've got a Google account, then you're going to have a Picasa account. Instagram, Facebook as well, or YouTube. If you've got a YouTube account, then you can drag over some of your videos and embed them into the posts. It's all just like you can do on WordPress. That's what makes this whole application fantastic. The versatility of the application is just tremendous. You've got a search option here as well. You can send emails from here, and this word icon down at the bottom, as you can see here, it's brought up a list of my WordPress blogs, and in each one of these is going to be the images that I've saved on my library. So these are all images that I've used in previous posts, and obviously if I need to use an image that I've already saved on the blog, I can just hold on to the image, drag it across and drop it in. But what I'm going to show you here first of all is the little pop-up that came just as I was starting this up. Now, there we go. Blogsy has this application called Pops, as you can see here. Just let me move that cursor. And so again, it's a free application. You can use it for your iPhone, and basically what it does is when you select it, it'll look at all the photographs that's already on your iPhone, or if you go into Google and you save some images onto your iPhone, you can do that as well. If you go into the settings option here, It's just like the setup that I've just shown you there. You go to your blogs, you create the blogs that you have, so it's pretty much going to be a mirror image of what you already have. I've just put one in for now. Tech Media Fusion. And so if you go to your albums and say we want to take an image there, there's me out with the lads. I select which blog I wanted to take that image up into. Okay, and there's the image there, and it gives me the option to upload it, and that's going to upload it to my Tech Media Fusion blog. Click upload, and that's it gone. Now, when I come across here onto my iPad and go down to the Word icon again, so I just give it a second to refresh. What it should do is the image that I've just got from my iPhone, there it is there, it's come up onto the, now that basically that's in my blog, the self-hosted blog that I have for Tech Media Fusion. That's in the media library, so I can use that image straight away. So if I wanted to use that image, that's fine. So let's just take this image. You just hold on to it and you drag it across, and you've got your three options where you want to put it. So let's just drop it down here for now. When the image drops down, you see it clears up. Double tap the image, and then you got all your options. So you can put in your alt text, your alt text, your caption, whether you need to wrap text around it, or whether, you know, wherever it is you need to put that. As you can see there, the source is techmediafusion.com. That's because we use that application that's on the iPhone. The source sizes, now Blogsy already, when they set this up, they set it up that all images will be a width of 500 pixels or below. So anything below 500, it'll keep it at like 300 or whatever it is. Anything above 500, and it'll shrink it down to 500. But you can, of course, when you're in here, use the slider and scale it up to whatever size you need it to be, really. And then that's it. Now it's automatically linked back as a URL to my media library, and then that's all I need to do. So just tap the screen and that's it. Now, when you're in here as well, you can obviously format your different ways that you want things. If you wanted this to be turned into a link, you just select link. You can set up your link there and you're good to go. You can obviously change the size of your font and lots of different things, but obviously that will depend on the different blogs, platforms that you use, whether that will be allowed, that type of thing. And that's really it for this particular tutorial. Now there's obviously lots more you can do in this. Whenever you're dragging, say for instance you wanted to drag in a photograph from the browser, when you hold on to that, you see this little spongy man come up. I forget what they call it in Blogsy. Now, the actual image won't appear until you let go of it. So I'm holding on to it with my finger, so you've got to keep hold of it with your finger. And once you drop it down, then it's in. But don't forget, when you drop this down into the image, it's not actually saved onto your blog or anything like that. So what you want to do is you want to bring it up to, as you can see here, it says save to library. So you can click it in, just drop it down in there and save it to the library, which is the best thing to do, because then that's saved onto your iPad, and then from there you can drop it into your blog media library the way I showed you, and then drag it across and drop it in the way you want to, and then obviously do all the different customizations that you need to do with it. It's entirely up to you. That's that's really it, guys, for this particular blog. Like I said, or this particular application. Like I say, there are lots and lots and lots of different other features with this application, which I'll go into in another tutorial. But for now, this is it. The name of the application is Blogsy. I suggest if you're a blogger, you're blogging regularly, no matter what platform you have, that you go and get this. It's a free application on the App Store, and it's the same with the iPhone application now that's going to help you get up, you know, put your images up onto your media library much easier, much faster. Thanks very much, guys, for watching this video. Look forward to seeing you again in the next one, and all the best. Take care. Bye.